So I keep hearing about people that saying that they've learned that this amazing cognition that they need to put boundaries. So what does it mean, boundary? Boundary is kind of a wall that you put between you and others. It is these things that prevent communication, which mean every time you need boundaries is because you are afraid, because you are unwilling to communicate. So if a nation needs a wall around itself, it means this nation is afraid of something that it cannot handle. Why you cannot handle something? Why are you afraid? Because you are unwilling to communicate. Fear is only an unwillingness to communicate. So the more boundaries you will put, the more afraid you will become, the more illogically you will handle the situation, the less in communication you will be, and the more dead you are, because you are as alive as you communicate. You are at a universe that the only thing that allows you to control something and to have something is communication. What you have is not the car. What you have is the communication with the car. And when you put boundaries, you lose the thing that you are trying to control. Why you put boundaries? Because you are failing to control. And instead of handling the actual source of the problem, which is talk to your wife, or talk to your car, or talk to your employee, or communicate with your computer, what you do, you put boundaries. So boundaries is just a manifestation of deciding I'm useless in communication and I need to put boundaries. No, you don't need boundaries. You need to learn how to control the communication. You need to learn how to communicate. You need to learn how to make sure that what you say get duplicated, get understood at the receiving end. So you get in return what you want and not some random action. I don't put boundaries around me. I break boundaries. I dream bigger. I go wider. You'll see that if you start to put boundaries, you'll become smaller and smaller and less able. Not sure that this is what you want to do when you bought the nonsense of putting boundaries. So if you want to have no boundaries, of course, don't start putting boundaries. How do you get no boundaries? How do you expand? How do you grow? How do you communicate far and wide? How do you have more? Is by breaking those false boundaries, because the spirit has no boundaries at all. And trying to put boundaries around the spirit is trying to kill the spirit. It's not workable. Meir Ezra, piece of truth for you.